What's up everyone, it's Brian the Bike Guy with an unboxing of the Rad Power Bikes Rad Rover 5 rack. Sorry about the traffic noise, I live on a high traffic road. Well, here we go, let's open it up and see what's in here. Okay, right off the bat, I'm seeing not a lot of padding, you guys, and possibly some damage already to the rack, or maybe some scratches. Here it is. Let's see what else is in the box here. We got, looks like an extension cord for the tail light. I already have one of these, so now I'll have two. The other one I was already using though, not here. I actually made, here, let me show you. The other day I made out of banding, just a little bracket with an old reflector bracket here, and I put the light on again because I took the rack off that I had. They had a cheap rack from Walmart, like a Schwinn, that attached to the seat post, and I didn't like that, so I ordered the rack from Rad Rover. But I was just bored the other day and I put this on there. It worked fine. So anyways, let's get back to the opening. Trying so hard to make a nice video here, you guys. And also in the box, if I can pick it up, sorry about the noise, is it looks like some kind of fastener for like a brake or something. I'm not sure what this part is, or maybe this goes, it's a holder for that. It says it has taillight extension cord, M5 rack mounting bolts, washer for lower bolt, M5 nut for lower bolt, use 5mm Allen wrench and an 8mm box end wrench. Okay. Well, they didn't give me any tools, you guys, but I do have a set of Allen wrenches right here. Okay, so it says I needed the 5mm, so that's this one right here. And then I also have this set of security bits that I just picked up from Harbor Freight. This was only like 10 bucks, you guys. It's 100 pieces. And I like this because I can just take a bit and stick it in my drill. But here's all everything that comes in it. You got everything you can think of. All right, one thing I noticed is it says to use a 5mm Allen wrench, okay, for these nuts. This is a 5mm right here. I don't know if the camera will show that, but it does say 5mm on it, and it's too big. It won't fit. Okay. Here is a 4mm. That one fits in perfect. So these are 4mm, not 5mm. All right, here are the three tools I'm going to use. I have a 4mm security bit chucked into my Hercules Harbor Freight drill, my crescent adjustable wrench, and this 4mm Allen wrench. Alright guys, I messed up. It says I needed a 5mm Allen wrench. That was wrong. I needed a 4. Before I was talking about I needed a 6mm box end wrench, and I was wrong. It's an 8, and I have that right here. This is used to install the tail light onto the rack. So let's do that. Well, if you guys want to see the light bracket that I made before my rack came, this was just a piece of metal banding right here, and I cut it and shaped it with a grinder, with a cutoff wheel on my cutoff wheel, and then I drilled 3 holes, found a bolt, and I just used this old, it's like for a reflector, clamped it onto the seat. Right here's the bolt for it. So now I'm just taking off the 8mm nuts that I put on here, and then we'll install it onto the rack. Alright guys, here we go. I got it all installed. Alright guys, we need to talk. There's a couple of these in the package. I didn't know what they were for, and now I know what they were for. They go in here like so. Okay. Start your thread. And this is where your adjuster rods are gonna go. And then they're gonna stay in there as far as how you tighten them to this by the pressure. So right here is one of the adjuster rods. You have one end that has a hole on it here to adjust to the frame, or to attach to the frame of the bike, and then the other one goes in here. I'm not sure which way this is to be twisted, but by looking at it, I'm thinking right there is good. So I'm just gonna snug this up and get my wrench on here and snug them up. Alright guys, now the next thing we're gonna do is start these back bolts. It's got one of these, you get 4 of these in the kit in your box. I started the other side already. And this is why I have my bit on here, so that I can be a little faster. I'm not going to use this to torque them though, just to snug it. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and, now if you remembered, I left these loose. I'm real surprised how close this is to the fender. It's like almost touching it. I feel like this is something ain't right, but alright, so it looks like I need to loosen these a little bit as well. So I can get some play back and forth this way. Okay. Now we can move this way, and I can try to get this to where it needs to be. I believe on the inside of this. Alright guys, from looking at the pictures I had to turn these around because they want you to have this on the outside of the frame, not on the inside. So I had to switch these around. They can only go one way. So I believe this is the proper way from looking at the pictures on the website. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to snug these up, and they want the bolt-in going this way with the nut on the outside, I believe. I think these extra nuts they give you are for the back down here. That's the only place that thread is exposed still. So we'll put them on the back here. And then we can, whoops, then we can snug all this up. All right, let's see. That was a 4mm. And I think it's this 8. Yes. A little bit of torque on there, should be good. And here we go guys, here's the final install. Close up to how it looks. I was having a hard time getting a good view on how to install this. I'm not happy about this. I scratched this on the ground at one point. I'm gonna touch that up a little bit with some paint. It's a pretty good scratch, but other than that, everything went pretty good. There's a little bit of a scratch here. All I need to do is put the extender on here and then zip tie the cords. Probably go up along the route of here or to the edge. I haven't decided yet. There we go guys, that's how to install your rear rack on the Rad Rover 5. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Have a great day.